What's the dumbest mistake you've seen an incompetent coworker make? My wife used to work at this gas station just off the highway. One of those places that's technically part of a chain but independently run, so the systems and training were kind of a mess. She took the job to fill some time before she went back to school and ended up staying a few months longer than expected because the money was better than it had any right to be. Most of her coworkers were fine, rotating cast of high school kids, guys who smoked too much, and people who'd been there forever, and clearly stopped trying around the Obama administration. But there was one guy. She never knew how old he was exactly. Could have been 25, could have been 40. His name was Kyle, and he'd been working there for over 4 years. Shift lead sometimes, mostly just floated through day shifts and spent a lot of time talking about cryptocurrency and quoting Joe Rogan. Not a bad guy, not a rude guy, just slow, not mentally impaired, not being mean, just genuinely not all there. So one afternoon, it was dead. No customers inside, just a few cars at the pumps. My wife was doing her usual cleaning and stocking routine, and she noticed the napkin dispenser near the hot dog rollers was almost empty. She went to grab a new pack from the back, and when she came out, she saw Kyle standing there, already refilling it. Except he wasn't refilling it. He was painstakingly shoving napkins, one at a time, through the little slot at the front of the dispenser. At first, she thought he was fixing a jam or something, but then he kept going. Pinch one napkin, fold slightly, wedge it into the slot. Next one. Again. It was like watching someone feed individual coins into a parking meter, except each one took 5 seconds. He'd already been at it for a few minutes before she walked over and said, "Hey, you know it opens from the back, right?" He looked at her like she just asked if he believed in gravity. So she reached around the dispenser, clicked open the panel in back, and the entire thing swung open. She could fill it in 2 seconds. He just stood there, jaw literally dropped, like a cartoon, like he saw God. He blinked a couple times and said, "No way, no one showed me that." She asked how he'd been doing it this whole time, and he said exactly what it looked like. He'd been feeding them through the slot, one by one, for 4 years. He said he always hated that part of the job, but figured it was just one of those tedious things you had to suck up and do. It never occurred to him there might be a better way. What really killed her was that he said he used to time himself, like a little personal game. His best time was 12 minutes to refill the whole thing. And he said it with this weird mix of pride and exhaustion, like he thought she might be impressed. She tried not to laugh and just said, "Well, now you've got a new record to beat," and walked off. He stood there for a bit, like he was recalibrating his entire worldview, then opened the back again and started refilling it properly. Later, when she told the manager about it, the guy just sighed and said, "Yeah, Kyle's been doing that since before I even got promoted. I figured he liked it that way." Like no one had the heart to tell him, or maybe no one had ever watched him do it. Who knows? After that, Kyle apparently had a renewed sense of purpose. He told my wife, "You saved me, man," like she'd pulled him out of a burning building. Every time he refilled the napkins after that, he did it right, and with this ridiculous flourish, like snapping it shut with a proud smile, waiting for someone to clap. It became kind of a running joke between the staff. "Don't go full Kyle," they'd say, whenever someone was overcomplicating something. My wife eventually quit that job when she got a better offer. But to this day, anytime we see a napkin dispenser, she'll reach around the back and pop it open like a magician revealing a trick. And I still wonder how many other jobs Kyle's out there doing things the hard way, just because no one thought to say, "Hey, it opens from the back."